Alles klärchen. Fluteintopf, ein neues Rezept, welches wir noch nicht benutzt haben. Rein damit.
This tastes a lot like the cafeteria food I grew up with.
Huh. Quite the compliment.
Really, you have no idea. I went to the upscale cafeteria. I loved it. It was 100 times better than what we had at home. Neither of my mothers knew how to cook anyway.
Walking in their footsteps.
In that regard, definitely. The apple dude didn't fall far from the tree.
Sicherlich.
New life, new house. Why not a new diary too? Whatever the case, the old one is inside in a box and I don't feel like opening cardboard boxes. Actually, I don't feel like anything. I feel like taking the nest and leaving, far away. So far that my mothers would never find me. I could go to Down, find some odd jobs, live on the road. Or even better, I could go to Charm, change my identity, move up the ranks of the underworld one by one. Drug Lord you. I'm sure they would love that. They're already on my gluten case because I don't stand up straight, and I put my elbows on the table. As I write this, I am fully aware that I will never leave. I am much too attached to my comfortable life. I am appalled by myself. Everyone is appalling. Whoa. Sounds like a rough time.
Yeah, we had just moved. I felt like I had just lost the handful of friends I did have. Ironically, it was just another sector on top. It wasn't even far. I could have visited them in a hop, skip, and a nest jump. But I don't know. I guess I was too busy moping.
Teenager, huh?
There's another 20 pages of this.
I demand to read them.
Oh no. 2 minutes of depression is plenty. Hold on. I think there is much better stuff later on. Ha! There it is. This is when I decided to write music reviews. Lahard, don't trip. I was expecting a lot from this third album, but obviously they had to start making commercial music like everybody else. They try so hard to sound cool and edgy, it is unbearable. And as much as I like the lyrics on the sophomore release, this one could only appeal to 14-year-old girls.
Und wie alt warst du zu der Zeit?
And how old were you when their second album came out?
Wait, there's more. Anyway, it is a foregone conclusion. No one knows how to make music anymore. It is just watered-down twaddle for mindless models.
Oh, you sound old and bitter.
I know, right? Crazy that I wrote that kind of stuff at 16. I really wasn't doing well. On top of that, music at the time was really good, too. And everyone knows that it's today's music that is the absolute worst.
Vor allem deine.
Exactly. Hey, why are there some ripped pages here?
Oh. I don't know. I must have ripped them out at the time. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I was probably angry about something. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
At least it looks like you felt better afterward. Ooh, is that a poem I see?
Oh. Oh no, Blute, I didn't see that. Please don't read it.
Too late.
I promise I won't make fun of it.
It's not even about making fun. It's just that... I don't know. I'm not ready to read this yet. It's the very bottom of a pit of shame right here.
Well, maybe reading it together will make the process easier.
Go on then.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just do it. Rip off the bandage.
Empty. I feel empty. No passion, no emotion, not even an occupation. Besides mucking up the pages of this diary to make it as loathsome as me. That's all right. It's not so bad.
How could it possibly be worse?
No, okay, I'm not talking about the poetic value or anything. But it's understandable as far as insecure feelings of a teenager go. It's not easy to express how you feel when you feel it for the first time. And personally, I find it blatant brave that you even tried. Even more so to show it years later.
I always knew that I was really lucky to find you.
Steht was über ihn? Da drin? Das wäre interessant. Jetzt keine Cutscene nach dem Schlafen.
Let's do this. Give me a random page number.
24.
Not bad.
Yeah. This one is a keeper.
Ich glaube, das ist das letzte Rezept, das ich machen kann.
You know what will make this better?
Ice cream.
Exactly.
We could make some if you want. But this will probably be cold by the time we're done.
Forget it then.
Ah, Blute.
Ja, tatsächlich. Trophäe bekommen.
What's wrong?
With me, nothing. But it seems like Sneddy lost an eye.
What did you do?
Nothing. I didn't even touch him. I just happened to notice it.
Poor guy. Oh, I guess he is a little past his prime.
Well, now he certainly looks like he's past his prime.
That's all right. It's just a button. Easy fix. There's some thread and needles in a drawer in the bathroom. What?
Ich kann nicht nähen.
Are you telling me that you have never sewn a button in your entire life?
Never.
How did you manage living by yourself?
Keine Knöpfe getragen.
I took care of my stuff.
Okay. Stay here. We'll take care of Sneddy. So, now you thread the thread through the needle. Then you tie a knot. Put the button in place. Well, the eye. Push the needle through from below into the first hole. Stick a needle in the hole. That way, it won't move while you're working. Now, go through the hole in diagonal. Do that again like 10 times. Same thing with the other diagonal. Remove the needle. Push the thread through out the back. Just a couple of stitches to hold the thread in place. Tie a knot. Then cut it. Ta-da!
He looks cross-eyed.
You think so?
Yeah, look. This eye is drooping to the side over there.
Oh, that's great. I went through all this work and you just talk trash.
Tja. Mein Job.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to talk trash. I was just wondering out loud.
What were you wondering about?
I was just thinking that it was a nice metaphor for the passage of time. You can always pump the brakes, patch things up, pretend, but you can never go back. It's all right though. Sure, we're getting old, but we're also getting wiser. Look, Sneddy now has a broader outlook, and I have just learned how to sew a button.
I'm glad you're taking it so well. Because you're right. I did kind of mess up.
Ich weiß, habe ich absichtlich gemacht. So, das Abheben jetzt aber ein Point of No Return ist bei mir die Frage. Oder kann ich jetzt einfach überall hin mit dem Ding? Nein, ich will noch nicht aufheben. Und zwar gibt es noch Sachen zu erkunden. Zum einen habe ich nicht alles aufgeräumt. Das will ich mindestens mal machen.
We'll do one last round, but we have to leave after, okay?
Uh-huh. We'll need to wait a little bit for it to grow.
Come back! We're not getting...
Okay, hier.
Is this it?
That was fast.
Cool, dass er uns hier hinbringt. Überhaupt. Mein Gott.
I think this one's my favorite.
had enough of stinking rust.
It might be all in my brain, but it feels like we're breathing easier.
There's too many of them!
We still have Omni-Blast capsules if need be.
Surprise! This one's ready.
Not sure they like that. See you around.
Bye-bye. Bam! Target left. Your turn.
I got this.
You know what to do.
They're up to something.
Woo! This one's ready.
I'm on it.
I got your back.
Sweet.
Great job.
You're welcome.
One left. Bullseye. In your face! Boom! Oh no!
It's ripe for the picking.
Harvest time.
Let's get it over with.
And done.
The end.
Hold tight, little fragment. Don't let the bad... Got it! Short circuit!
This thing is worse than a hangover.
I hit the processor.
I felt all of his joints cracking. Got your back. You got it. I saw some sparks.
I think he did too. Short circuit.
Careful. Careful.
Now you. One and...
2.
Ready?
And don't come back.
Are you okay?
Got your back. They're up to something. Careful.
No mercy for hornets. You stay away.
Nice volley.
Nice serve. Got it. I think he's bugging out.
I saw some sparks.
I think he did too. Oof. Now you. If that didn't fry the motherboard.
You got it.
No mercy for hornets. Ah! Blast ready. 1 and...
2.
Ah,
Thank you.
You're welcome. Got it! I hit the processor.
As usual. Careful. We need to focus.
After you.
Just a little more. Got your back.
I think he's bugging out.
Nice volley.
Nice serve. Now you.
Better safe than sorry.
He's rebooting.
I saw some sparks.
I think he did too. I hit the processor. If that didn't fry the motherboard. No way! I think he's bugging out. I hit the processor. No mercy for hornets. Got it. 1 and...
2!
Ready? 1 and...
2!
Shut down!
Luckily you were here. Just do the whole eyelid.
I'll follow your lead.
Do you really think Ozius was serious?
I think the guy is dangerous. So when he makes a threat, I'm not taking it lightly.
Hoppla, wieso kampiere ich überhaupt?
We'll do one last round, but we have to leave after, okay?
Uh-huh.
We'll never catch her.
Gut, ich wollte auch noch mal hier hin. Hab mir nämlich noch einen Trophy Guide angeguckt, was mir denn so noch alles fehlt.
Thank you, sweetie.
Und zwar
What are you doing?
I'm checking if there's a secret path behind the waterfall.
Why?
There's always a secret path behind the waterfalls. Well, except behind this one, apparently.
Game Designer hat Scheiße gebaut.
You know, Kay, I don't think there are really secret passages hiding behind waterfalls. That only happens in movies, in comic books. Even geologically, it doesn't really make sense when you think about it. If water carved a path underneath the waterfall, why wouldn't it flow through that path, rather than all the way around?
La 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 la, I can't hear you.
Mach meine Illusion nicht kaputt.
Have it your way. I was just trying to save you from future disappointments.
I knew I needed to keep on trying.
What? Did you really find something?
Come see.
I'm coming. Well, there's nothing, You got me all wet for no reason.
Maybe for some reason.
Hey, what are you doing?
You can't just wear your soaked clothes. You're gonna catch a cold.
As opposed to getting naked underneath a waterfall, you think?
Spiel einfach mit.
Oh no, that's safe. As long as we keep each other warm.
Sehr schön. Die Trophäe habe ich. Okay, wie ihr gemerkt habt, habe ich einen Cut gemacht, weil das Ganze viel zu lang gedauert hat und ich mega viel Zeit verschwendet habe in der letzten Aufzeichnung. Wir sind bei Nacht an unserem Lieblingsstrand,
I don't think we'll be able to get much of a tan in the middle of the night.
weshalb wir jetzt was tun.
You're right. But you know what we can do in the middle of the night? Skinny dip.
Das könnt ihr auch am Tag machen, ihr seid alleine.
Last one in the water gives up their creamberry.
Hey, that's not fair. I have to take off twice as many clothes.
Ja, es hat aber gar nichts ausgezogen.
This is so much better, isn't it?
For sure. Makes you wonder why we don't always swim around naked.
Makes you wonder why we don't always walk around naked.
We would look great in just our gloves and boots.
Good point. Do you want to go for a swim?
You go first. I'll catch up.
Pee-pee?
Pee-pee.
Der Mond ist aufgegangen. Ist egal, was wir essen, weil wir schon alle Gerichte einmal gemacht haben.
I can't sleep.
Kein Scheiß.
Can you sleep?
Nicht, wenn du redest.
No.
What are we gonna do if we can't sleep?
I have a pretty good idea.
What is it?
Was denn?
Guess?
Does it involve being butt naked?
Correct.
Interesting. Does it involve a physical effort?
Nicht unbedingt.
Pretty much, yeah.
Does it require some creativity?
It makes things better.
Does it hurt?
Whoa, no. I hope not.
Okay, I know. It's a contemporary dance performance.
Almost.
Another fine day in the making. I'm wondering what it holds for us. Earthquake? Drone attack? Meteor shower?
Quit the nonsense and finish getting dressed.
Did that critter really just steal my pants? Instead of standing there laughing, help me catch it.
Ich find's eigentlich ziemlich witzig.
Okay. I'm coming.
Quick! We can't let him get away. He's fast.
Yeah, it's useless. We're never gonna catch him.
I might have an idea, but you're going to have to trust me.
I'm worried.
Don't be. You'll see. If I get the speed right and the throwing angle, this should go as smoothly as flow.
Throwing?
Boink.
Blute! My bad. You were supposed to land on top of him.
You were supposed to throw me onto him.
Okay, no big deal. We'll try again. If at first you don't succeed...
Sounds good, but I'll throw this time.
So, are we catching him or not? I don't really feel like staying butt naked forever.
I don't mind it.
Gott, wieso landet der? Okay, sie ist auf die Nase gefallen. Jetzt ist
I
er auf die
don't
Nase
understand
gefallen.
what went wrong.
We need to locate my pants.
Now? Revenge. All right, I have the pants.
I'm kind of wondering what he was gonna do with them.
Maybe he's a collector.
Ah, Blute. If we ever see him again, I'll have to see if he wants to trade.
Gut, Trophäe erhalten, beide mal auf die Nase geflogen. Jetzt bin ich hier gespannt. Notfalls gibt es auch hier erstmal einen Cut, weil auch hier eine Cutscene kommen sollte, wenn die zwei sich dann mal hinsetzen. Und dann die Vögel auf ihn landen. Das ist der Plan.
Oh, great! He scared him.
Sorry. My legs were starting to get antsy.
Ja, einfach das Gebiet wechseln und es hat geklappt. Tatsächlich. Ah, dämlich, aber was will man machen? Gut, dann ab ins Netz. Whee!
Wait, can I get a redo? I messed up.
Really? I liked it a lot.
Und dann sind wir eigentlich, nachdem wir nochmal gegessen und geschlafen haben, nochmal 2 Cutscenes angucken, soweit, um abzuheben. Okay. Zeit zu kochen. Den Pudding einmal. In den Kühlschrank damit. Ich kann leider nicht essen. Ich hoffe, Sie sind müde genug, um zu schlafen, damit ich zumindest eine Cutscene kriegen kann. Jetzt essen, wunderbar. Hauen wir doch rein.
It's just a few drops.
I know,
Es ist immer noch nicht die Cutscene, die ich will.
but it's not my fault I can't stand having stuff in my ears.
But you have no problem whatsoever shoving cotton swabs in your ear.
I use cotton swabs precisely to avoid having stuff in my ears.
Solltest du aber nicht. Das könnte alles verkleben. Das Ohr ist eigentlich ein selbstreinigendes Organ.
How was I supposed to know that it just pushes the stuff back?
Genau, das ist dein Problem.
It's written right there on the box. Do not push down the ear canal.
Absolut mein Punkt, danke.
But what are cotton swabs if you can't put them in your ears? That is so misleading.
You have a point.
What? What kind of joint?
Sorry, you, but I really have to give you these drops. It's an emergency.
Mercy.
I'll go on 3, okay?
Okay.
3.
1.
Ah! I can't believe I still fall for your old tricks.
See? It's not so bad.
Are you kidding me? Feels like a slug is slowly making its way into my brain.
How would you know what that feels like?
I read books, Kay.
Was
And
für
if you
Bücher?
read the same books I did when you were my age, I can guarantee you wouldn't like drops in your ears either.
All right, turn around. I need to do the other side now.
I was hoping you'd forget.
Niemals.
Another random page, please.
73.
All right. See, this right here, I don't find appealing.
Yeah, me neither. I understand the drive to push one's limits, but, you know, this one would have far-reaching consequences.
Okay, schlafen und dann machen wir uns auf den Weg. Echt jetzt? Keine Cutscene nach dem Schlafen? Gut, wir werden wohl nie Stripkartenspiel ausfinden. Wir heben ab. Und wir haben ein Backup, das heißt, wir können beide Enden angucken. Ist doch schön, oder?
Gyro stabilizer.
Check.
Servo rotors?
Check.
Hollow Spectre?
Which one is the Hollow Spectre again?
Doesn't exist. Just checking if you're paying attention. Okay then, everything looks almost operational.
Perfekt, reicht mir.
Perfect.
No, not perfect.
Gut
We're
genug.
talking about aviation here, not cooking. The word almost should be your greatest fear.
But you're finding this funny.
Oh, come on. If I were afraid of flying accidents, I'd ride a scooter, not a Class D spaceship.
Come on then, let's get the nest off the ground.
Roger that.
Tschüss, Grums. Na, wenigstens guckt er uns nicht traurig von irgendwo hinterher. Okay, wir sind da.
That's as close as I can get.
I know. That means we'll have to walk the rest of the way. Are you ready?
To set aside the apiary once and for all? I've been waiting for this moment.
Kriegen wir echt jetzt schon die Credits mit rein? Cool.
If you had told me that one day we'd be hurtling down the side of a volcano together.
I don't think that I would have been surprised. I always knew you were trouble.
The rust is burning my throat.
Keep it up. We're almost there.
Wir sind da.
So, that's where the rust came from.
Sure looks like it.
I can't even imagine how hot it is in there. One splash, and we're literally toast. I wasn't expecting that severing the bridge would be easy. But I definitely didn't think we'd have to give up even before we'd reached it.
Who said we were giving up?
Well, you can see we have a problem.
We've made it all the way here.
It's certain death, Kay.
We have our anti-gravity boots.
That's besides the point. Even 1 meter above the rust, the temperature must be 1,000 billion degrees. And even if we manage to avoid the drops and make it to the other side in one piece, who's to say our plan will even work? We've never cut a flow bridge before. I don't even know if the gloves will really work. I thought it might be worth a shot. This is beyond trying our luck, though. We'd be risking our lives.
We've risked our lives from the get-go.
No, I'm sorry, this is different. Critters hopped on rust, hornet drones, those things I can punch. If I punch this, I'm gonna lose my arm. And that would be the least of my worries, too. I could lose you as well.
Oh.
Which is precisely what's going to happen if we don't sever this bridge. Ozias is gonna show up any day now. And knowing him, he'll certainly bring a platoon of hornets along. And if they don't do the job, they'll send more. How long do you think we can last? They will separate us, you. They will recalibrate us, match us with our respective mates. And there will be nothing left of us. Not even a memory. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what's on the other side of this rust. But at least there's something.
What if it's worse? Cutting the bridge, I mean. We're talking about cutting ourselves off from the rest of the world. Not metaphorically, not momentarily. Definitively. For the rest of our lives. Never see another face? Hear another voice? Are you sure that's what you want?
Du nicht?
Aren't you?
I don't know, Kay. Source was supposed to mean freedom. But if we remove the possibility to change our minds, if we close the door behind us, Source is just another prison. I want to be with you. To spend the rest of my life with you. I want it to be by choice. Not by circumstance. Not because we no longer have a choice in the matter.
So what do you propose?
We try our luck against the Hornets.
You know they might end up catching us.
Perhaps. But we will have lived free until the last moment.
Until the last moment, then?
Until the last moment.
Okay, ich wollte nämlich zuerst nicht das Ding auseinanderschneiden, sondern das für den Reload quasi haben. Wir werden uns beide Enten ansehen. Ich habe euch so viel Scheiße hier zugemutet, also mute ich euch auch beide Enten zu. Oh, okay. Das ging heftigst ab. Das ging nicht gut aus. Er wurde eingefangen. Sie kriegt eine Gehirnrekalibrierung. Er auch, hat einen Sohn mit seiner Partnerin. Sie schläft mit dem Wichser. Ich hoffe, sie haben seine Erinnerung auch gelöscht. Und das ist also das schlechte Ende. Uncool. Sehr uncool. Aber Spiel laden. Okay. Einmal kurz rüber geskippt. Wir sind da, um unsere Entscheidung andersrum zu treffen.
So, that's where the rust came from.
Sure looks like it.
I can't even imagine how hot it is in there. One splash, and we're literally toast. I wasn't expecting that severing the bridge would be easy, but I definitely didn't think we'd have to give up even before we'd reached it.
Who said we were giving up?
Well, you can see we have a problem.
We've made it all the way here.
Do you see the size of that bridge? I know we talked about it, but Pluto K? This thing is gigantic! At what point did we convince ourselves that we could sever this?
You said the gloves would get it done.
But what do I know? I've never severed a flow bridge. I thought it might be worth trying. Not worth hovering over a lake of molten rust. Even 1 meter above the rust, the temperature must be 1,000 billion degrees. We are beyond trying our luck. We would be risking our lives.
Also, ich vertraue dir.
Well, I trust you.
If you trust me, then believe me when I say you shouldn't go for it. It's not worth it. Nothing is worth losing you.
Which is precisely what's going to happen if we don't sever this bridge. Ozias is gonna show up any day now. And knowing him, he'll certainly bring a platoon of Hornets along. And if they don't do the job, they'll send more. How long do you think we can last? They will separate us, you. They will recalibrate us, match us with our respective mates. And there will be nothing left of us. Not even a memory. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what's on the other side of this rust. But at least there's something.
Also gut.
Okay. But on one condition. You have to promise me that everything will work out. We're gonna cross this lake of rust, sever this bridge, and come back alive. Or else it isn't worth the risk. Or else I would rather forget. No chivalrous sacrifice. No bloating heroic act. We're going. We're severing the bridge, and we're going home. Okay?
Okay,
Promise?
promise.
Let's go. Oh shit.
Oh, no, 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 no. We said no gluten heroic acts.
Sorry, but I promise nothing. Ow! Oh, it burns.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's no big deal. I'll be all right. Just avoid any contact with it.
I'm sorry. I should have never insisted.
Don't be ridiculous, Kay. Look! We made it. We passed through. Ugh! Now we just need to sever this gluten bridge.
No, don't move.
I told you, it'll be all right. It hurts the same whether I'm moving or not. Come on. Let's get this over with.
We won't be able to absorb all of this at once.
Then we'll do one bit at a time.
Over there, the flow threads seem more sparse.
It's the moment of truth. Switching to hyper-rust mode.
Worked!
I hope it'll last. There's still a bunch of threads left to deflect.
Here, another.
All yours.
Maybe you should take a break. I think I can manage on my own.
Don't even think about it.
Das teilt sich schön auf.
The bridge is waning.
As it should.
Ah! Muss ich jetzt echt die Scheiße nochmal hochfliegen?
I think that the gloves are starting to overheat. My fingers are starting to burn.
Well, about half of my body is burning. only one left. After that, it's over. No going back. No more apiary. No more space travel. Nothing.
So what are we waiting for?
Wunderbar.
Form registered. System damaged. Individual use. Individual.
Wah, wah. Der Planet ist von beiden Seiten jetzt getrennt. Und er verlässt die Umlaufbahn, wenn ich das richtig sehe. Yeah, we did it. Das Ende gefällt mir doch um einiges besser. Zumindest die kleinen Brücken zwischen den Inseln funktionieren noch, wie es scheint. Genauso wie unser Obst- und Gemüsegarten. Verhungern werden wir mal nicht. Grunz hat's auch überlebt.
If only you knew how long I've been waiting for this. This is gonna be so good.
Yeah, if it even works. What's that thing you say? Let's not start pushing before the panties are pulled down?
Of course it's gonna work. With all of your talent and mine put together, how could it fail?
Stop it. You're gonna be bad luck.
Wanna bet a creamberry fondue that it's gonna work?
So, either way, we're having fondue tonight?
Correct.
Works for me.
Blumenmodus an.
What now?
Now we draw.
It works! It works!
Creamberry fondue forever!
We can swing by the vegetable patch when we're done playing around. I saw a few nice ones yesterday that looked almost red.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I added a burst function to the boots.
Does that mean we can...
Hot flower bursts? Yep.
Whoa!
Yeah.
It's even better than I imagined.
Well, it looks much blootin' prettier this way. I'm taking the lead. A little bit more over there.
Okay, das war's.
Think I'm itching for a flower burst.
You go right ahead.
Come on, Oink. Roll over. Shake. Sit. We'll never manage to teach him tricks.
That's because he's too clever. He knows very well he doesn't need to do anything to get some scratchings.
Yep.
Not sure that will be enough for a fondue.
Oh, did we miss some? This isn't the sharpest drawing.
Well, let's just say it's abstract art.
I wonder why we're bothering to plant a bit of everything, when we could just focus on intensive cranberry cultivation.
We'd need a little variety in our diet lest we get tired.
Why? I'm not getting tired of you yet.
All right. Are we gonna have this fondue?
Ja.
Yes?
Great. I was wondering. The weather's kinda nice. Do you want to set up outside for a change?
Definitely. Start the fondue, I'll set the table.
Whew. I didn't think we'd get through all that.
What's for dessert?
You have some room left?
I'm kidding. We do have some apple brew left. Want any?
Na dann, wir sind schließlich im Urlaub.
All right then. We are on vacation after all.
Every day is vacation.
Exactly.
Cheers. Auf uns.
To us.
And to source.
Which reminds me, we're gonna have to tape up the nest's flow intake tomorrow. I think I saw a leak.
Yes. And also, we need to consider pruning our apple dew buds. They're gonna take over the whole vegetable patch if we let them.
Bloot. Guess we're not on vacation after all.
Ah, well. We can rest when we're old.
Okay. The only things we do here are cooking, handiwork, and gardening. We are old.
Irgendwie schon, ja.
You're right. Speaking of which, it's past our bedtime. What are we still doing up?
Wait. We haven't checked the gauges.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So, what does it say?
0.174 minus 0.090 plus 0.122.
Huh. It's more than yesterday.
A lot more?
Not much. But it kind of confirms our theory. Source's orbit has deviated.
Other than that, I'm not seeing the bridge. Looks like it's not forming back.
At least that's some good news. Now we can sleep soundly.
Are you sleepy at all?
Not really.
Ab ins Haus.
Don't you want to go into the bedroom instead?
Yes. Let's go. Quick.
Someone's thinking about the apiary.
Huh? No. Well, kind of. But kind of not. I was thinking about us. What we've done.
We've severed a balloon and flow bridge.
Yeah. About that. It's like the biggest decision I've ever made in my life. By a very long stretch. I thought I would feel changed. Like an entirely new person. But no. I'm not feeling any different. Mentally. I mean, I don't think I've taken it all in yet. You know, it's kind of like when someone you don't see much dies. You understand it, you accept it. But really, concretely, it changes absolutely nothing in your daily life. The only difference compared to before is that you wouldn't be able to see that person if you wanted to. And you really don't remember they're dead until you want to see them. Right now, it feels like the entire apiary is dead.
Cool.
Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't be able to go back.
Does that make you sad?
It doesn't make me anything. Sad, happy. Nothing. You know, I don't think it's hit me yet. I'd like it to stay that way, actually. I really hope it never hits me.
Will you tell me if that happens?
Who else could I tell?
Grund.
What about your skin? Does it still hurt?
No. I can barely feel it anymore. I don't know if it's the Lufacrid oil, or if my immune system has just accepted it. But at least it stopped stinging. It feels better. It feels... okay.
Still haven't noticed any superpowers? Remotely controlling the rust, making flow appear out of your hands?
No. I'm just super ugly.
Oh yeah? I personally like your new look. You have this robo-glam attitude with the spikes and everything.
Oh, please.
I'm serious. I think I like you better this way.
Stop it. You can't be serious. But it's nice of you to say. And since you're not put off doing what you did to me earlier, then no worries. I am happy.
Solange es dir nicht wehtut.
Wherever, whenever.
Here and now.
Just what I wanted to hear.
Ich frage mich, wenn ich mit ihm vorne geflogen wäre, ob es ihn erwischt hätte. Und nicht sie. Auch interessant. Aber ja, auf jeden Fall ein lustiges Spielchen. Hat Spaß gemacht. Auch wenn die Steuerung jetzt nicht ganz das war, was ich mir erwünscht habe. Manchmal doch sehr schwammig. Aber wir haben es durch. Haven ist geschafft. Und somit kehrt auch ab dem nächsten Double-Upload-Tag der Fußballmanager zurück. Während Baldur's Gate 3 wahrscheinlich ewig dauern wird, bis wir es durchhaben mit Ran. Zum Zeitpunkt der Aufnahme bin ich noch am Runterladen des Spiels. Ich bin mir aber sicher, wir haben verdammt viel Spaß dabei. Ich hoffe, ihr auch. Wir haben hier ein schönes, gezeichnetes Outro. Wollen wir natürlich nicht verpassen. Ja, war schon ganz cool. Die einzige Sache, die mich stört, ist, gerade wenn man, so wie ich, gerne mal versucht, alle Trophäen zu holen. Es ist doch verdammt schwer, gerade weil die Cutscenes, die nach dem Essen und nach dem Schlafen getriggert werden, zufällig sind. So haben wir zum Beispiel keine der einzigen oder der 3 Cutscenes mit dem Brettspiel, welches er sich geholt hat, gesehen. Die führen nämlich dazu, dass wir irgendwann ein Strip-Kartenspiel spielen. Das gibt eine Trophäe. Und das war bestimmt so ziemlich witzig. Stattdessen haben wir in ihrem Tagebuch gelesen und einem Plüschtier ein Auge angenäht. Und mussten ein nerviges, ja, Furby in der Nacht ausschalten und die Batterien entfernen. Kann mir Geileres vorstellen, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Aber ja, so als Experience war das Spiel doch spaßig. Aber wie gesagt, jetzt freue ich mich erstmal auf Baldur's Gate 3 und auch darauf, mit Salernitana wieder in der Serie B den Aufstieg anzupeilen. Ich könnte überspringen, aber ich will nicht. Ich meine, ist das einfach nur eine ganz lange gezeichnete Sexszene? Es sieht schwer danach aus. Jesus, habt ihr es jetzt bald? Ich frage mich, was die zwei eigentlich zur Verhütung tun. Also irgendwann muss die doch schwanger werden. Oder stellen die aus Rostkondome her? Ich weiß es nicht. So, die zwei fallen hier wieder runter. Ich schätze, das deutet unser Ende dieses Let's Plays an. Musik ist aus. Und wir sind durch. Korrekt. Das ist doch ein schönes Bild. Ich bedanke mich an der Stelle fürs Zusehen. Hoffe, ihr hattet auch Spaß. Ja, wie gesagt, cooles Spiel, nicht das Beste, aber die Geschichte hat mir gefallen. Die Spielmechanik war okay, Steuerung für mich in Ordnung. Aber jetzt gibt's andere Sachen, auf die ich mich freue. Ich hoffe, ihr habt Spaß an denen. Und ja, bleibt's gesund. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschaußen.